Thank you very much. My fellow Americans, my first and highest duty as president is my administration is fully committed that for George and his family, justice will be served. He will not have died in vain.
Shots fired. Look, they all got their guns out.
And what we know right now is around 12:15 a.m., police and National Guardsmen were called to break up a large group of people that was gathering near 26th and Broadway at the Dino's Market.
Cannot allow the righteous cries and peaceful protesters to be drowned out by righteous cries and peaceful protesters to be drowned out by an angry mob. The biggest victims of the rioting are peace-loving citizens in our poorest communities.
Operating within the United States, and we're operating in support of FEMA. FEMA is the lead agency. And so the states have asked for some certain capabilities that they need for a limited time.
FEMA Administrator James Joseph says more needed supplies designed to combat COVID-19 are coming.
I just watched the president, Donald Trump, and that's not my thing. I don't watch the president. I can't stand watching mainstream news. I can't stand watching Donald J. Trump, the Zionist shill, Israel-loving, orange-haired, orange-faced freak. But I had to because this Israel first, orange-haired, Zionist shill, complicit New World Order scumbag billionaire elitist just told everybody that this entire fabricated riot that was all started by a staged event. I don't want to get into the semantics. It doesn't matter. The mainstream showed us a police officer, law enforcement, killing a black man. They let every single YouTuber, every single Facebooker, every single solitary person in the world. Yeah, you know what, dude? Okay, I don't know. I was just saying something, but this person apparently who is new needs to go. Be careful, Richie. Israel's like, dude, goodbye. All right, get a grip. Go to some other YouTube channel. Don't come here. This dude just literally used the hand signal that he loves so very much and told us that the military and heavily armed soldiers will be on the street to restore order because of this in giant false flag part 2 of the 2020 COVID lie.
Go inside! Get inside! Get inside! Get inside! Get in your house now! Let's go! Light him up! Go inside now! Get in the house!
Get in!
Oh, God, that hurt. You good?
Are you okay?
Right on the fucking crotch.
Are you okay? You got hit?
I'm good.
Yeah, they put them there.
This the setup.
They put them there on purpose,
Y'all know where
bro.
we at.
They gonna set them hoes right up on the route of.
Y'all know what building this is
Come
right
on
here.
now.
All right, now watch this.
Bruh, you got no.
Look at that. I shit you not, guys. Literally the same bricks. Is it not? Is it not? Are they
Bricks,
not?
bro. They are protesting. Shit crazy.
So Minnesota, no doubt, has an abundant, prolific history of Freemasonry. It is no doubt a hotbed, hub of sorts of Freemasonry here in the United States. As you see here, this old document manual going all the way back to 1867. History of Freemasonry goes way back in Minnesota. Okay. And so that's why it's very significant and interesting that Minnesota is known as the Twin Cities. Twin, right? The Twin Cities. So we're going to tie the twin symbolism here, of course, because the twin pillars in Freemasonry are Jachin and Boaz. All right, this is the most significant symbolism of Freemasonry, the twin pillars. Right? The Twin Towers. The Twin Towers, a Masonic ritualistic symbol. They no doubt represented the twin pillars, Jachin and Boaz. It was a Masonic ritualistic event. Right? Okay, Jachin and Boaz, twin. Now we have Steven Jackson, the NBA player, former NBA player, a public figure in this event, in this story, and he claims to be a very close friend, to have been a very close friend to George, right? George Floyd. So close, in fact, that he calls George his twin. Twin of George Floyd. Outspoken individual in this whole story. And so we keep it going here. Twin. Any more connections to Freemasonry with Jackson? Indeed, his father was a Freemason. He publicly posts this on his social media. So Pop's looking good here in his Freemason attire. Right? That's what he puts here on the bottom, his Pops. All right, he has another post here. My father's Mason brothers, 33, gave me something to cherish, my dad's gear. We'll be following your footsteps, Pops. Salute to all his Mason brothers. On the top there it says, East 33rd Street. That's where the initial, quote unquote, protesting / rioting took place there in Minneapolis in response to George Floyd. East 33rd Street, right? All right. The little trash can there at the scene of the crime, at the knee to the neck seen around the world there. You see this trash can here in the footage. Well, now it's become part of this little memorial there. And the way they set it up, now it has 3 6s visible. Because there's a couple, there's 6s all around the trash can. So isn't that interesting? Amazing.
The whole thing is disturbing. Not only that, it's hurtful. George was my people. That was a family friend. I've known him for years. You see all this violence? It's because of pain. Pain. You see all this violence? Pain. Pain.
We are protesting. This is what they do.
Pain. You see all this violence? Pain. George was my people. That was a family friend. I known him for years. You see all this violence? It's because of pain. Pain. You see all this violence? Pain. Pain. Violence is because of pain. Pain. You see all this violence? Pain. Pain.
We are protesting. This is what they do.
Pain. It's because of pain.